Hey guys, Dan with Halstead here. Wanted to make a real quick video on kind of the basics of engraving a photo on Slate. Now this is going to apply, it kind of applies to everything, but for the most part we're talking about CO2 lasers here. I'm not going to get super in depth, I'm not going to go through every little detail. But I'm going to get you the real basics and the beginning steps to being able to engrave a photo on some slate. So the first thing you want to do is pick your photo. You got a photo you want to use. You're going to pull up Google because you need to remove the background from it. Now for me, I use whoopsies. It's remove.bg. www.remove.bg. This is what I use. Works perfect. Take a photo you want to use. We can do one of these ones. I just did these, but I'll show you how it works. That's how it works. That's how easy it is. You go to this website, you upload your photo, it removes the background, you hit download. Now, I don't pay to have the high definition download. I haven't needed it. Because really, for me, what works best is like the 300 to 320 DPI. So I don't really need the super HD photo. Alright, so once you've downloaded that, you're going to come over here, you're going to go to import. You're going to find your photo that you just downloaded. Bring it in. Now you can see that there's no background, right? We removed that. Okay, so you just got the photo here. From there, what you want to do is right click on the photo and go down here to adjust image. There's a button right here called negative image. You're going to want to click that. And then just so it looks kind of normal, you can come over here and click invert display. Now your contrast, your brightness, and your gamma, you can play with these, and you should a little bit. But I always tell people, like, don't get wild with these. You don't want, like, tons of contrast. See how it just kind of whitewashes everything out? For me, 9 times out of 10, when I'm doing a photo engraving project like this, like just leaving these at their stock settings is fine. The only thing I do is I come down here to this DPI and I'll make it 310. And then these radius sliders over here, I'll come up and I'll adjust these. And you might not be able to see it in the video, but when you're slowly sliding these up in real life, you'll see that it really sharpens up the image. So I try not to overdo this either. I just bring them up a little bit until it looks a little sharper, a little more HD, or however you want to say it, but that's it. Then I hit OK. I can put this on my canvas. And then, obviously you want to get your image settings pulled up. Your speed and your power. For me, speed is typically between 350 and 500. And my power is between like 12 and 16. You don't need a lot of power. You're just trying to remove the top surface. You don't really want to engrave it into the slate. You just want to alter the slate on the top level. The very last thing that I do is I come down here to image mode and I change this to Jarvis. If you play around with these, it'll tell you kind of what they all do right here. Jarvis, high quality dithering, usually the best choice for smooth shaded or photo images. again, you can play with them, do whatever you like. This is just what I do. From there, my image is set and ready to be engraved on slate. Again, this is just kind of a basic how-to to get, like, you know, the image ready. A lot of people use ImageR or Photoshop or whatever. I've played with ImageR. It hasn't really done anything for me that's better than what I'm doing here. And I'm by no means a master at this, but again, this is what works for me 9 times out of 10, and hopefully it helps you. Thanks.